just lucky she said you ain't gotta ask. This girl is super bad. She the best I ever.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Stardom is here. I want to bring you guys another Battlefield 3 gameplay on Operation Riverside, which is on the in-game DLC. And I want to give you my final thoughts on the in-game DLC because it kind of took me a minute on the way DICE put this DLC together, which was a kind of a lot of about it. And also there was times where I think Capture the Flag kind of turns me off on this DLC because I really wanted to get into that game mode and play it, but it seems like the players, you know, once they got their hands on how to play that game mode, it kind of like turns me off on that particular game mode completely. And that's why I didn't really enjoy myself in playing this entire DLC as much as I thought I was when I saw the actual trailer. And also what I didn't like about this DLC is the way that the layout of Rush. I don't know what it is. It seems like DICE, like I said, kind of gave up on designing Rush. It seems like the MCOMs were kind of close to each other, and like really close to each other. Like once you got one MCOM, it's like kind of right there. And I like the distant travel when I do play, you know, Battlefield. That was something that I kind of liked that some people just didn't like. I don't know. I mean, I just thought that was a part of Battlefield is traveling, you know, and I didn't like the MCOMs were just right there next to each other. And also the fact that, you know, when the maps are so open, it doesn't give you a chance, even when you're on defense, to kind of regroup yourself of when you're trying to defend the MCOMs. It seems like when they spawn the players on offense, they're kind of just right there in front of you, and it's just not giving you any time to sit there and kind of, you know, get your team together and gathered up before, you know, you're going to get spanned up the yang when you got vehicles all coming at you. And it seems like there's a lot of slopes when you're playing with Rush. Either you're going up or you're going down, but majority of the time it feels like you're going down, and it feels like you're kind of getting trapped by vehicles a lot. Like with the helicopter spam you or the tank spam you, it just seems like, and with no cover, it kind of frustrates. You kind of get frustrated at times. And the reason why I really like the in-game DLC really is on Conquest. It spreads out the playing field for you, and it seems like it kind of makes you enjoy playing the motorbikes, actually riding the motorbikes when you're playing on Conquest. It seems like the only time I can actually enjoy the motorbikes is really on Conquest. It feels like, you know, I'm not getting locked on by javelin. I'm like a mile away if I'm only playing it on Conquest. It seems like when I'm playing Capture the Flag or Rush, it seems like my bike is getting locked on right when I just touch it. I don't know what that is, but it's just in my experience when I'm playing Capture the Flag, it seems like I die a lot more when I'm playing, you know, on the motorbikes when I'm playing Capture the Flag and Rush. But at least on Conquest, I can, you know, enjoy it a little bit and, you know, enjoy the open maps, you know, a little bit better. But when I'm playing Rush and, you know, Capture the Flag, I don't like it as much. I don't know what it is. It's just that I don't like it. I know maybe it's just me. I don't know. You guys, tell me what you think about this. Maybe it is me, or maybe I just don't have the right teammates, which normally doesn't happen. Normally I have the right teammates to play, you know, an actual game mode, and we just, put together a plan and you just go for it. But it seems like when I'm playing Rush or, you know, Capture the Flag, it doesn't, you know, translate that well when I play those game modes. And I think it's sometimes the way the players kind of play on that game mode. But, you know, tell me what you guys think of the last in-game DLC we got from from DICE. And tell me if they kind of rushed it for you, because it felt like to me they kind of rushed it in my opinion. Alright guys, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you want to see my last video, just click on the video under where it says last video, and next to it is a random video. You won't know what the topic is about unless you click on it. Also follow me on Twitter and also like me on Facebook.